And now it'll be 3rd and goal. To throw is Newton. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They snap it to Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct.
And it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cam Newton scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Bridgewater. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down now, but that clock rolling. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. And again, it's Bridgewater. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. To try again after the sack. Bridgewater. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Swift. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. From his goal line here, Newton. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there just before halftime. So we are at halftime here. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And where have we seen this before?
Oh, that's
ambush.
Sean Payton. That's ambush. We've seen that. What was it, Super Bowl 44?
44.
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts. Right after the half, they get it done. I'm so sorry to jump in. I just violated partner and booth etiquette 101.
That's all right. If you come in with an ambush and you come in strong like that, I feel like it's justified.
My apologies, but boy, what a play.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. On the option, Bridgewater calling his own number. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He finds his man, complete. That's Arnold. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. From the gun, Bridgewater. And incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he is out of bounds here.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that drive goes 8 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now Newton on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught at the 25. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. Well,